in short, I might not be uploading to this channel ever again. Sorry, I'm gonna try not to burp right now. Because I have like orange juice to drink. Alright. So the last time I had a major conflict, while I was in this punishment, with my family, was because of this. This wooden bridge model. And it's because I couldn't understand what my mom meant by I have a late overdue assignment. It's pretty funny. So I was supposed to do 2 versions of this assignment. I had to first do a digital one on a computer, using a bridge designing software, and I have to submit that one. Then afterwards I have to copy my digital one and basically make an actual model out of wood, which I completely forgot about. There's a little bit on me there. And I didn't understand until like a week after it's been overdue that this was talking about my wooden bridge, and I completely forgot about my wooden one and only submitted my digital. So from there I just had to quickly make a wooden one. I had some wood in my bag, and I decided I'm going to use it because I had like 5 or 6 sticks. So I decided I'm going to just use all the sticks I have and see what else I need, how much more I'm going to need when I go back to the school. So I had used all the sticks I could have. So from there I went to bed, I went to my dad's, and when I came back, it was on this fold-out table in my room, and it wasn't there anymore. And I looked all over my room, and it's proof that I lost my actual wood bridge. So I decided I want to get this done and turned in. I'm just going to make it out of cardboard. Though it might not be the best decision, it was either that or waste 30 minutes of my life just to get 20 sticks that are right in front of the door. Yet again, another visual comparison of schools in, not Washington, schools in the Puget Sound failing, aka in the area of Seattle and its sister city. I don't know why I'm still holding this. We're good. So this is, once I start making it out of cardboard, my mom comes up, and this project would take about at least 2 days. How I work, I do put a lot of time into working on my schoolwork, but I don't put my whole day into it. Like, I want time to myself, and that's reasonable for like everyone. They will do whatever work they feel is necessary, but as long as they have time to themselves. And I like to have at least a decent 1 or 2 hours to myself a day, 1, 2, 3, and that's it. the rest of the day, yes, it can be work. But apparently, I'm not allowed to work to where I'm comfortable. So now I have to do a assignment that would take at least one day, putting my full, working on it the full time, no breaks at all. It's about one or 2 days, right? And instead, I have only 3 hours to do it, or else I'll get punished even more. And there was no way I would even get 1 hour done, because the cardboard would keep falling apart. Stop grabbing that. The cardboard would keep falling apart, and yeah. So afterwards, my mom told me to tell my dad, when he comes over, I have to tell him, hey, I have a missing assignment. So I told him that, and I told him I was getting it done. It's gonna be at least 1 or 2 days until I finish my assignment. So the next day, I'm at my dad's, and my mom calls, and she's asking Dad if I told him everything, and he was confused, and now I'm getting blamed because I did tell the truth. I just didn't tell the full truth. And to be honest, I would tell them the full truth of what would be happening, but the thing is, at the state I am now, where I just keep getting in trouble for these little things that literally mean nothing, it's to the point where I will give you information as vague or as much as I want, because I just want to get things done. That's really it. I just want to fully get everything done and out of the way. But that's just not allowed, I guess. So right when she called my dad, I told her that I told him what he was supposed to know, but apparently I didn't tell him the full truth, so I have to tell him everything that I was about to get done, right? But I end up getting in trouble because I'm not telling the truth all the way. And then afterwards they think, and it's true that I had wood in my bag, it's true that I lost it, but they're trying to make me admit that I am lying to them about the wood, and the wood is true. And I would give you the evidence, but I still have not found it. Minus that fact, now I have to admit a lie. Sorry, I have to admit the truth that isn't the truth. And if I say anything otherwise, I get sent to a military school. It's came to the point now where the next time I get into another major argument, I'm just going to tell them to take me away. And it's generally because I'm just sick of getting in trouble for things that I am doing, and yet they don't see that I'm doing these things, and then they're just acting like the good things I'm doing are bad things. And they want it done their way and not the way it's supposed to be done. Now, it's no surprise that education had changed throughout the years, but still, at least let me do it the way that they're asking, not the way that you're telling me to do. Because they're not going to grade me well if I do what you're asking, or how you tell me to do it. They're not going to grade me well. I'm supposed to do it how they are telling me to do. So afterwards, all that, I got yelled at, and I was told to start working on the project. But I left the project at my mom's, so I had to tell my dad it's at mom's. And instead that they're saying that I didn't even start it at all. Which, yet again, I started the wood, lost it, and she could easily see that I had a cardboard version of it being cut out. Now, I know you're not supposed to make it out of cardboard, but yet again, I just wanted to get it done and work with what I had. So the cardboard is kind of a reason, but at the same time, I'm just trying to work with what I have and get it done. Just out of the way so I can focus on other things that are related. So now I have to, from that day on to now, I'm basically working on, like, most of my day feels like I'm just working, and I can't have like the little minor breaks because we have breaks between classes, and I usually always take a break after school ends and then I go back and see if I have any assignments I gotta do. I can't do that anymore. I am always doing school until all my work is done, even if it isn't done until like the next 10 years. I have to get those next 10 years done. It's so stupid. I don't know, dude. And to be honest, I'm frankly done. I have frankly just given up on trying to reason with my parents and tell them that I am doing things correctly. I'm just done. If I get into another argument, I'm to the point where I will tell them they can send me to the military school that they've always been telling me to do. Because it's gone to the point where I've lost both love and respect of my parents. And it's because they think that I'm always lying to them that they lost trust in me. And I'll tell you the one lie I told in my entire life. I've only told one lie in my entire life. Technically two, depending on how you think of it. But I've only told one. I'll explain it for you. So, it was first or second grade that I started noticing and liking one-strap backpacks. So what I did was that I grabbed my backpack and I grabbed a pair of scissors. You can kind of explain it from there, but I cut the strap. I went to school and I didn't want to tell them that I cut the strap on purpose, so I decided to blame another kid at my bus stop. Afterwards, my mom was sending an email to the school to notify about this, and I'm like, no, this kid doesn't deserve anything. She's not even that mean of a person. But when I told them something different, she already sent the email, so my timing was off. Sorry, I got really distracted by my side of my hair. I have no idea why I got distracted by that. Anyways. But I technically told another lie. It just depends on how you think of it. But I said I jumped too high, and a tree branch hooked onto my bag, and the bag fell and ripped. That's what I said. Instead of, no, I cut my strap. And just that one lie. I mean, you gotta give me a break here. I'm only like 6 years old, so you gotta give me a break. I mean, 6 years old, 6-year-olds don't want to get in trouble. They want to avoid trouble as much as possible. And if they do tell the truth or not, they're just 6-year-olds. You can't really blame them with that. All you gotta do is just teach them how to not be a untrustworthy person. So it's exceptional, you know? But I guess in my case, that one lie, I lost respect and trust. So now every time I tell them the truth, it's a 80% chance that they're just like, you're lying. It's so dumb how like it logically works. So in order for me to have them trust me, in order for them to trust me, I have to lie to them. And it bugs me so much because I'm basically, to have my parents trust me, I basically have to be a untrustworthy person for them to trust me. Because if I be a trustworthy person, they won't trust me. So it's backwards. Now, I had been going through, I guess, this lifestyle. I don't even know, like, what you would call it. But I had at least been doing this for a few years until when I turned, like, 11. That's when I started telling them the truth, but they take it as a lie. So, at 6 is when I made a tiny lie, and I had to continue lying for them to believe me. And then at 11, I tell them the truth, but they won't believe me. And trust me, like, last year, I told them a mix of lies and truths, right? They would believe the lies, but they won't believe the truths. I could say that I got punched in the eye and I could have a black eye, but they would think, no, I just punched myself in the eye for no reason. And that's the truth. And the truth was, like, someone punched me in the eye and gave me a black eye. That would be the truth, and they wouldn't believe. And I could go over and say, and like them, like, I looked at the NFL standings or something, and it appears Tom Brady lost and got removed from the entire NFL, and they would believe me. It would probably just be like, no, everyone but Tom Brady got removed. I don't know how else to say it, but simple stupidity and a loss of simplicity. Along the line, there was a lost connection. I have no idea. That's... excuse me. Now, I only got the project, I only got it done, in about at least an hour, because my uncle came in and he had the dream of all machines I needed that allowed me to basically speed run the project, because I had to use this utility knife just to cut this thick of wood. It might not seem like it's that thick. You might actually think it's pretty thin wood. But if you are like a guy that works in a workshop and you were supposed to make this project with a utility knife, you would definitely, unless you got the stronger strength, you would definitely know it's actually pretty thick for a utility knife. But this is kind of like nearing the end of this video, which could be the last video on this channel, and I do have some things I want to tell you. So, I want to continue doing this YouTube stuff, because I actually like to do it mainly to entertain people, obviously. So I will make a channel in preparation like the future. And I will have it commented down in the, not in the description, but it's gonna be in the comments. I'll just comment, this is the channel. That will be me. And I will try to upload in the future at some time. I'm at least thinking the next 4 or 5 years I will be able to start doing YouTube again, depending on if it goes to the military school route. And I just want to say that I'm probably going to be losing this channel, like, fully. I won't even have the email or the access to it. But yeah, that will just be a future channel I might post on. I don't know. I won't have the name of it. It will just be in the description, and I'll just, this is the channel. So if you do like what I post here, you can definitely go and I guess resubscribe on that channel. I don't know. This is not really the video for this, but I am thinking ahead of the future, and I do want to continue content creation in the future. And one final note, and this is mainly just for my friends. Out of, like, you guys are honestly the best people I've actually met, and deep down, I mean, you just really helped me through some of the bad things going on. I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. You guys are really cool people. And I wouldn't be here without you guys. Really. So, everyone that watches this video and that likes my stuff, there's a section in my YouTube where I basically feature all the channels of all of my friends that have YouTube channels. Go to show them the love and support that you showed me. They are beginning, and yeah, just help them, give that inspiration. And yeah, this is where I'm going to end the video. This could be the last time I post on this channel. It will just depend on what the future has in store. But if I'm able to post in the future on this channel, and everything turns out good, then hooray for that, I guess. I hope to see you soon. Whether it be in like 1 or 2 months, or 4 or 5 years. Peace out, and have a good year.